Hello everybody physically active, Tyler here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a few movements that you can do right from the comfort of your floor in a very small space, as you can see here. Now this routine is great to do before going to the gym. If you want to squat heavy or do some heavy lifting, it's nice to activate your core and get the bottom of our body mobilized, but it's also a standalone routine that you can do on your own just to get the hips a little bit moving, get that core activated, and just start feeling good in your own space. So it should only take a few minutes to go through. Let's get moving. First up, we're gonna come down onto our back and we're just gonna do 10 glute bridges. So just raising all the way up to full extension, squeezing the butt at the top, holding for 2 seconds, really get that squeeze, and then slowly lower for 3. So up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 2 reps. We're gonna go to 10. Up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And our 4th. And 5. Make sure your feet are nice and flat on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. Shoulders pushed in as well. Rep number 7, remember that 2-second hold all the way at the top. Hips should be fully extended. 8, 9, and last one, big hold at the top, and 3 seconds on the way down. Should feel your glutes really starting to fire now, which is good because a lot of people don't have those active in their other movements. So it's a good, like I said, pre-lift warm-up or just on its own. Now we're gonna do the same thing for 5 on each side with just 1 leg raise, so a little more intense now. Push up, 1, 2, and slowly down. 1, 2, slow on the way down. This is number 3, and 4, and 5. Swapping over to the other leg now. So nice, heel pointed up in the air, press up, 1, 2, and down, 3 more, and down, 2 more. That's it, last one. Don't forget that 2-second hold at the top. And down, yeah, should feel the glutes fired up now. From there, lying on our back, let's work on a little core activation. So we're gonna do what we call a dead bug. So really pushing this lower back into the ground and also our shoulders into the ground. So making sure that stays attached the whole time. We're gonna work contralaterally, which means across the body, to really engage this core. So as I put my left leg down, I'm gonna put my right arm down, and then the opposite. Watch and follow me. Now the important part here is keeping that lower back and shoulders pushed in to the ground. It will feel quite easy if you let your back come up, but if you keep that core engaged, you'll see this is a very difficult exercise. It can be difficult moving contralaterally, but also very engaging. That's 5. And sometimes it takes a little while to get your head around contralateral movement. So if it doesn't come naturally at first, that's okay. Just keep trying and you will get there, I promise. This is 8, 9, and don't straighten your neck. Keep that nice and neutral. 10. Good, rest there. From here, we're gonna come onto our hands and our knees and do a little bit more core mobility or core engagement. So we're gonna come onto our hands and knees and we're gonna do what we call a bird dog. So think of a hunting dog, and when they're hunting birds, they point. We're gonna do the same thing, again, working contralaterally. So when my right arm goes out, my left leg is gonna go back. It's a very small movement. We wanna keep our ribs tucked into our belly button, keep that core engaged. So just straight out. Same thing. We wanna be careful not to be letting our body go limp, so we're gonna keep that back nice and flat. Pretend you have a bowl of water on it and you're trying to balance it. You don't want any of that water to spill. It's not about how far you push your hand and your leg out. It's about keeping that back nice and flat and that core engaged. So if you can't feel it in your core, keep trying. 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Good. From there, I'm just gonna come up into a deep lunge position. So my left leg forward first. And we're just gonna stretch down through the hips. So making this knee kind of go out over my toe. Stretching down, keeping this front foot as flat as you can on the floor. We don't want the heel coming up at all. If that starts to happen, ease off the stretch a bit. You only want to go as far as you can while keeping the foot flat. So we're working the dorsiflexion here, and we're also opening up the hip through here. Just rock back and forth a few times. Again, really open up those hips. And work on that flexion of the ankle as well. Keeping the chest nice and tall. Good. From there, let's do 10 rocks on the other side. Really feel that. Each time, just see if you can go a little bit deeper. Again, focusing on keeping that foot nice and flat. Going a little bit deeper every time, but still only as deep as feels comfortable for you. We don't want to push these things too far. Just enough to feel the stretch, but no pain. All right, and lastly, we'll just get into a deep squat. Just hold that as good as you can. From here, you can put your elbows inside your knees and almost push those knees out, really open up through the groin. And think about getting that chest nice and high. You can even lift your hands. Try to lift them above your head as much as you can. In this position, really work it. Move around down there, give it a little wiggle. Again, we're still keeping these feet nice and flat, so my feet are completely connected through the floor in this position. If you can't get all the way down into a deep squat, that is okay. Go to where it feels comfortable for you and feel the stretch. So this is just about getting moving. All right, so that's all for today. So you can use this, like I said, as a standalone routine. I would run through what we just did 1 to 3 times. So you can go back through this a second and a third time if you want. Or if you're going to the gym and you're doing a heavy squat day, it even works a little bit for deadlifting, just getting that core activation before we start moving and lifting heavy weights is always important, and also stretching out the muscles. So you can use this standalone or as part of your warm up. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching.